All right. Okay, good morning. Yes, happy new month. Happy new month. Yes. I am so happy this morning, and I believe everyone is feeling the same way. Welcome to the Mind Surgery Revolution of the Global Clusters. And we must acknowledge the fact that God has made us, has allowed us to see the dawning of a new day. What a blissful day. All right. So we are grateful to God. Wherever you are, I would just like you to acknowledge, you understand, that fact, or just say thank you to God for keeping you. All right. You have not lost your sanity. All right. You're okay. You can see, you can hear. So I'm short of words. I'm just grateful to God. Okay. So I want to appreciate the global president and the person of Ambassador Aziz Adekunle Badmos, the visionary of the global clusters. All right. Very prolific person. Yes. And he has been doing great things. Yes. He has been doing wonderful things. So thank you, sir. And I want to quickly thank the Global First Lady Chief Motrayo Badmos. Thank you, ma'am, for your contributions. All right. Thank you for being there. God bless you. And I must thank Dr. Michelle Uko. She's an amazing woman. She is an encourager. She is very humble. She is the leader, all right, of the mind surgery revolution. Okay. And thank you, ma'am, for all you do for humanity. God bless you. And let's have our promo video. All right. Let's have our promo video. As soon as we're done with that, then we'll move on from there. Yes, let's have our promo video. Yes. Host, let's have our promo video, sir.
Imagine a world where your mind is your greatest ally. Welcome to the Mind Surgery Revolution by the Global Clusters. This movement is all about transforming your inner world, building mental resilience, cultivating mindfulness, and overcoming the barriers within. At Global Clusters, we believe in the power of introspection and self-awareness to heal, elevate, and empower. Through emotional intelligence and cognitive growth, we can unlock our full potential and face life's challenges with clarity and strength. Think about it. Leaders today are overwhelmed by expanding expectations and digital distractions. But by prioritizing core values and focusing on what truly drives us, we can navigate this complex world with ease. The history of neurosurgery, with pioneers like Harvey Cushing, shows us the incredible advancements in understanding our brains. Similarly, the mind surgery revolution invites you to revolutionize your mindset, just as brain surgery has revolutionized treatment. Even cutting-edge brain-computer interfaces are showing us the limitless potential of the brain's plasticity. But it's not just about technology. Holistic health approaches, like those from Dr. Rangan Chatterjee, emphasize the crucial connection between mind and body. Transform your mind, and you'll transform your world. Be part of the mind surgery revolution by joining us at theglobalclusters.org. Stay tuned for updates, events, and tools to elevate your mental resilience and well-being. Every meeting matters. Don't miss your chance to grow with us.
Yes. Every meeting matters. Every meeting matters. Don't miss your chance to grow with us. Don't. So, happy new month once again. Happy new month. Thank God for this blissful month. All right. And we are going to get the best this month. Okay. It's going to be a month loaded with benefits. All right. It's going to be a month loaded with good health and sound mind for every listener, every viewer, clusterians, non-clusterians. Okay. Whether young or old. Okay. It's going to be a very, very great month. We're not going to record any form of casualty. We're not going to be involved in accidents, whether minor or ghastly. We're not going to be involved, all right, because God is with us. Okay, so before our mind sojourn for the day comes up, I want us to just talk about what some of us already know. Yes, what some of us already know. What is mind surgery? This meeting is about mind surgery, not the one, not the one carried out with surgical blades and all the theater stuff, and you understand, but the kind that has to do with your mind, how you think, all right? Things you have been listening to, or people you pay attention to, people in your circle of influence, the kind of people or people that are your friends, people you have a very, very close relationship with. Okay, so it's about mind surgery. Okay, dealing with your mind, how you think, what you say to yourself, your beliefs or your belief system. Okay, so I want to ask us, what is mind surgery? What is mind surgery? Ladies and gentlemen, clusterians, visionaries, and faith-driven builders. The practical process of identifying wrong thought patterns, removing them, and replacing them with upgraded beliefs, clarity, and mental discipline. All right. Today we're going to be dealing with the practical process or aspects. We don't just want to give you tips or tell you this is what you should do. So it will go beyond words, but you're going to have um, practical, you're going to have a mapped out, a well structured, a tactical, a real life approach if you want to get results. So it's not about just talking and talking, but you have to do action, all right? Action based. So the practical process of identifying wrong thought patterns. You have to identify wrong thought patterns. You have to remove them. The first thing to do is to identify. So it means you have to be deliberate. It's not going to live your life on its own, of its own accord. No, 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 no. You have to sit down and talk to yourself. What are those things that have been weighing me down? What are those negative thoughts or negative thought patterns that have been weighing me down, that has not allowed me to advance, that has not allowed me to move forward, that has not allowed my life to have the appropriate balance. So you have to identify wrong thought patterns. Thoughts are powerful, words are powerful. What you think, what you allow to abide in your mind, okay, whatever you allow to have a place in your mind, will play out. It will eventually play out. So you have to identify wrong thought patterns. How do you think? What are you thinking? Are you always thinking things are bad? I cannot make it. Things are always going wrong for me. I cannot make it. Things are too difficult. What is all this? I'm tired of this life. I am tired of uh, 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 I'm sick and tired of how my life has been running or how I am running my life. Okay. Do you know that it just dawned on me that people who commit, not everyone who commits suicide is poor. Has it ever dawned on you? You know, I used to think, oh, somebody has committed suicide because he's hungry, out of starvation, he got tired of life, or out of poverty. And he just said to himself, this, my life cannot amount to anything. So why am I still living? Let me just live this miserable life. Let me get out of this space. Let me get out of this terrain. But it just dawned on me that not everyone who commits suicide, or not everyone, those that have committed suicide, you understand? Not every one of them did it out of lack, not because they were poor, not because they did not have money to take care of themselves, not because they did not have, not because they did not have affluence, all right, but it's something bigger than that. Some people are very wealthy, but they are mentally derailed, or they have mental issues. When I say mental issues, I'm not saying somebody that has gone crazy completely, like somebody who is supposed to be pinned down on that has to be taken to a psychiatric ward. Someone that has lost it completely. No, I'm talking about people that gradually there are problems. They allowed depression to set in. Depression didn't just jump on them. All right, something sparked that event. Before the final event, something sparked it. It started from a point. All right, it started from a point. It started from a point. Now, before you prepare a meal, all right, a meal that has to be cooked, before you prepare any meal that is going to be cooked or that is going to be fried, okay, any meal that is going to be cooked or that is meant to be fried, all right, the process is, if you're going to use maybe vegetable oil, maybe you want to fry plantain, okay, if you're going to use vegetable oil, if you're going to fry it, that oil has to get to boiling point. If that oil doesn't get to boiling point, if it does not get hot, very hot, that it can fry the plantain, then that plantain will not be fried. That plantain cannot be fried. All right? So it has to get to that point. I said people who are depressed, depression didn't just jump on them all of a sudden. No, it started from a point. When you allow wrong thought patterns to weigh you down, when you give it room, it begins to spread, it begins to expand. Then the person starts to deteriorate. The person starts to, what you weren't thinking before, you start to nurse bad thoughts. I mean, it starts to like, the level begins to increase. When you put when you put your frying pan or your whatever, your cooking utensils, when you put them on a gas that you have lit, you understand, a gas that you have already lit, It will start gradually, for some time, like for some minutes, it will start to, maybe at first it will be warm. From that point, it will be warmer. It will start to, the heat will start to, the intensity, there will be an increase. All right. It will get to a point to be very hot, or it will be hot. And to get to another point, to be very hot. Then it will get to another point, it will be extremely, like completely, that at that point, it can even burn what you're trying to cook or what you're trying to fry. Okay, so depression, wrong thought patterns. You have to identify your wrong thought pattern or patterns. Every wrong thought pattern, you have to be intentional before it kills you. Some people are not able to amount to or are not able to achieve their goals simply because they have said to themselves, this thing is too difficult, it's too hard. All right, it's too difficult, it's too hard, I don't think I'll be able to make it, or I can't make it. There's a way psychologists. I wish we had a psychologist in the house this morning. Psychologists have made us to understand that the way our mind, the frame, the way our mind, the way it works, all right, is what you give it, what you say, what you have set as a structure, what you have set as a pattern, what you have allowed to remain or to reside, what you're feeding your mind, it will automatically move in that direction. Your nerves, your I wouldn't know if I'll say cells, your body will begin to connect. You understand? It will begin to move towards those things those words you're letting out, those words you're speaking. All right. Your daily habits, maybe when you wake up in the morning and you just remember that you have bills to settle, and the next thing that comes out of your mouth is, what a bad day. I know today is not going to be rosy for me. Today, it's as if I had known, if I had the power, or if God had asked me to make a wish, I would have said, God, please don't allow me to wake up. Why did I even wake up? You understand? So already every part of your being is already moving in that direction. Every part of your being is reacting to what you have said, what you have spoken. Words are powerful. I was listening to somebody, I believe last week, and the person was saying one of the strongest tools ever. You understand? One of the strongest tools, all right, or one of the strongest tool is words, spoken words, What you say to yourself. Are you saying to yourself, I don't think I can amount to anything in life. I have tried and tried. No, you need to ask inventors who did it more than 90 times, 99 times, and got it right the 100th, the 100th time. Yes. They did it 50 times, they failed. They did it the 67th time, they failed. The 70th time, they failed. But they never gave up. They continued. You understand? It was not easy, I must confess. You need to ask them, or you need to read their stories. It's not as if they never gave up, or they never felt, or that urge, they never had that urge to give up. Of course, they had that feeling, or of course, that thought erupted. But these guys were able to identify that negative pattern, or the wrong thought patterns, and they were able to deal with it. They were resilient. They made up their minds. Okay? They said to themselves, if I don't achieve this thing, then I'll rather die. I would rather die than give up. I would rather die. Some were, they continue to research. They'll do the thing, it will blow up. Accidents will occur. Look at the Wright brothers. You think it was the first time they, when after inventing the plane, you think it was the first time they succeeded? You think it was easy for them? You think success is cheap? No. You have your own role to play. You have to make up your mind. You have to be deliberate. You have to run away from negative thinkers. Your circle of influence is very, very paramount. Your circle of influence. If you have a bad company, you have people that are negative minded. They're always saying things, this thing can never work out. My brother, you need to flee. You need to run away. You need to stay away from people like that. Negative minded set of people. Negative minded people. You have to stay away. Otherwise, you will never be able to get that vision accomplished. You will never be able to get the right results. So I said, let us endeavor to identify wrong thought patterns. Then the second thing to do is to remove. Oh, this is the problem. Oh, this is what. Okay, now I see why my car engine is always breaking down. Oh, so there's this metal that has that is broken. That's why I've been hearing the sound. Okay, this is the problem. You have identified the problem. Then the next thing to do is to fix it. You remove that bad component because you have discovered it. You remove. You take it away. To remove simply means something is there. You shift it, or you take it away from there. Then you replace it. So you remove them. Remove wrong thought patterns. Replace them with upgraded beliefs. Your belief system. That's your engine room. What you're going to become. What you think you can do. What you think you can achieve. Everything starts from your mind. It starts from the mind. Some people think, oh, if only somebody can just support me with 100 million naira, I will never be poor again. I can never lack. I can't go back to, I can't be poor. I can never be poor again. You're lying to yourself. Honestly, you are lying to yourself. Because it's not how much you have in your bank account. That's not what will keep you. That's not what will bring the multiplication. If you don't have a good mindset, if you are not in your right frame of mind, you will lose everything. You will practically LOSE everything. You will LOSE everything. You will lose it. It will be a loss. LOSS, it will be a complete loss. You will lose everything. So your mind has to be nurtured. Your mind has to pick positive signals. Your mind has to hold on to. You have to have a creative mindset, positive mindset, nation building mindset. A mind that believes that, oh, I have this challenge, I have that challenge, but no, I'm not going to give up. I have to push, I have to keep pressing, I have to press or push harder. Why I have not left this state, all right, maybe it's because I am still comfortable, maybe because I have not decided to leave my comfort zone. You see this guy you're looking at, honestly, I thank God for my life. I was telling a very close brother, Master Genie, I was telling him about those years that I used to travel. I have this kind of, mind that whatever happens, I am going for what I want to get. What I want to get, I'll always go for it. You understand? And I had this kind of mind that I don't care what's going to happen to me. And those years, more over a decade, yeah, it's been like maybe 12 or 13 years. Those years, I used to travel with my car dealer friends. We go to Cotonou, you understand? We cross the border, we go there, buy stuff, bring in vehicles, bring in vehicles, bring in vehicles, you understand? And I used to say to myself that, how did I get to that point? You understand? How did I get to that point that, having that kind of mind, that courage, you understand? That courage that I'm not scared of I'm not scared of what can happen to me. So whatever you want to achieve, you have to talk to yourself. You have to sit yourself down. You have to check your circle of influence. It's very, very paramount. You can't do much if you have people that are negative minded. You can't do much. In fact, the little you have will drain, like they will drain you completely, and you just come to nothing because you are with the wrong people. All these great people we're talking about today, after birthing the vision or after having the vision, they shared it with people that are creative thinkers or positive minded, people that can channel or rechannel this vision, people who can, plug in and expand it. You think Elon Musk did everything alone? You think the global president did everything alone? No. We have people that are not even, you don't see them all of the times. You don't see them every time, but they are doing something behind, you understand? We have people like the CTO, we have other people like that. If we don't have people like that, then it will not be very easy. You think the global president created the app himself, like he was the one who developed everything, he developed it on his own, everything. Imagine if it's the global president that is always sending reviews or doing one of two things. You think he will not? You think he will not be exhausted? You think he will not faint? You think he will not be tired? So it means it's a collective effort. He has brought, he has brought something, or he came with something, and like-minded people are plugging in. You think he will give, he will allow people who are negative minded to handle key roles. Do you think anybody in his right frame of mind will will create something and will now give it to a spoiler, to a destroyer, to somebody who will cause massive destruction? Do you think anybody in his right frame of mind will do that? No. It is nation building, and you cannot build Nigeria. You can't even build your community. You can't even build your home if you are sick in the mind. When I say, yes, when I'm talking about sickness, I'm not talking about malaria, fever, I'm not talking about leukemia, all those terrible, you understand? I'm not talking about, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the mind, your mind, my mind. If people I share my goals with are people who will kill it, then I should be wise. I should be wise. I don't have to go back to them. All right. I don't have to. It is my fault, or it is not their fault that they are telling me what to do. It's not their fault. I have allowed them, or I allowed it. I am one of those people going against this expression, this particular expression. What will be, will be. It's a lie. This is what you have allowed. If you allow people to rubbish you, it's your fault. If people in your circle of influence are negative minded people, it's your fault. It's not their fault. You don't have to be my friend if you're not going to add value to my life. If you're not going to add something positive to my life, then I don't have to be your friend. If I'm in need and you can't help me, I'm not a beggar. I don't have to come begging. I'm not encouraging laziness. Some people don't want to do anything. They don't want to. They don't want to do anything. I'm not talking about people like that. No. All right. So you have to replace them with upgraded beliefs. Reach out for books that will elevate or that will edify, that will help you to restructure your mind. So replace them with upgraded beliefs, clarity, and mental discipline. Mental discipline. Mind surgery means catching thoughts early, diagnosing what's wrong, correcting the internal narrative. It's not what you project, it's not what comes out that is the issue. It's what is within. Is what is within, what you have on the inside. That's what you should deal with. If you can deal with what you have within, then what you will produce will be good. Bad trees cannot produce good fruits. Bad trees cannot produce good fruits. Bad soil cannot produce good plants or seed or whatever thing or fruits. Bad soil, a toxic soil, a soil that they have poured all manner of chemicals. I don't know the names of those chemicals. Maybe caustic soda or anything that has that is toxic. You understand? And it has been poured there. It has been poured on that soil. It has been, What do you think will happen? There's one global. I've forgotten the name of this company now. That each time I pass through or I am passing through that area, and I see, lather, soap lather, waste from that industry, I see waste. I mean, I see soap lather. You see it foaming. You see it everywhere. There. And I'll be like, oh my goodness, these people should have looked for a way to channel this waste. Because you are killing the marine, life, or you're killing the living organisms in this stream or in that stream. You understand? So I don't feel cool. Each time I see it, I feel bad. Because the waste from that industry is killing the living organisms, the fish or fishes. It's killing them. It's killing, you know. So catching thoughts early, diagnosing what's wrong, correcting the internal narrative, installing new patterns that direct your life upward. Just like surgeons handle the body carefully, you handle your thoughts deliberately. Yes, just like surgeons, those that use surgical blades and you understand, surgery and all that. They handle the body carefully. They will not just take their surgical blade and just cut somebody open, or just say, oh, he has goiter or something. Okay, let's remove his head completely. No, no, they are professionals. They have to be careful. They have to do it carefully. They have to do it very well. They have to do it professionally, not just anyhow. Oh, okay, I'm a doctor. Not even all doctors. I mean, doctors, a veterinary doctor is different from a doctor who will treat a patient. You understand? So they have their own, they have their own area. Or each doctor has his own area. You have the ones that would deal with the human eyes, have the ones that would deal with the human ears, you have the ones that would deal with the human brain, all right? Okay. So they are not going to be careless about it, all right? So I want to quickly talk about why the mind needs surgery. Why the mind needs surgery. The mind is the control center of destiny. Your life moves in the direction of your strongest thoughts. I said it minutes ago, all right? In the early part of this meeting, I mentioned it, and I'm saying it again. I'm re-emphasizing, all right? The mind is the control center of destiny. Your life moves in the direction of your strongest thoughts. You can pray, fast, attend conferences, but if your mind is still programmed for fear, lack, confusion, and defeat, nothing changes. You see how powerful your mind is or can be. Nothing changes if your mind is still programmed for fear, lack, confusion, and defeat. Nothing changes. Honestly, nothing changes. Let me quickly mention common mental wounds people carry. Please pay attention. Pay close attention this morning. Okay, depending on your time zone, maybe it is noon. I am not enough. Are you saying I am not enough? Is a common mental wound. Stop carrying it. Stop. Put it down. Eradicate it. Another one is my background limits me. My background limits me. I said something. I said those years. I remember those years that I used to follow my car dealer friends. We go to Cotonou, they go to Togo, and bring cars to Nigeria. What made me do it then? I felt I needed help. I felt I needed to help myself. I felt maybe I wasn't getting what I wanted. I needed money. I needed to make my life better. And instead of begging or going to knocking on doors and asking them, please, I have not eaten, I am hungry, I don't have food at home, I just said to myself, I know how to drive. I derive pleasure driving, like in driving. I love driving a lot. I love traveling. Honestly, that's one of my, in fact, is one of my hobbies. One of my one of my hobbies. Something I love doing. Something I enjoy doing. I still traveled last week. You understand? I love driving. So I just felt, this is something I know how to do. And it's not difficult for me to drive. Have driven people to burial ceremonies, to different, you understand, maybe to a conference. Some will take days, some, you understand, without collecting a kobo. It was of recent I said to myself, if I am going to do that right now, a shuffle, or what's it called? What's that word again? You understand? If I'm going to do it, I'm not doing it for free. You have to pay me. Yes, because I am risking my life. So aside from the fact that it's something I enjoy doing, no, I have to be appreciated. Yes, I have to be appreciated. So I am not enough. It's a common wound. Stop carrying it. My background limits me. Yes, we know that. Stop carrying it. Drop that thinking, that thought pattern. Drop it. Your background, your background should not put your back on the ground. That's one of the global president's favorite expressions. Yeah, one of his expressions that don't let your background put your put your back to the ground. My father did not help me. He's wealthy. He just abandoned me. He left the house. He left my mother, or he left us, and now that's why we've not been able to achieve anything. My brother, my sister, leave that story for the gods. Your background, what has happened to you, the blows life has dealt you is not a reason, it's not a yardstick. You need to move on. You need to move on. Get something doing. Get something doing. If you're saying, I've been trying to secure a job with a company. I have dropped my CV. I have dropped my resume. Blah 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 blah. They have not called me. They have not asked me to come and resume or something. Blah 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 blah. That's still not an excuse. All right. It is not an excuse. We have blind people that are doing something with their hands. I have seen blind people that are into one vocation or the other, and I'm like, these guys don't have eyes. They are making it. On the other hand, Fares, I have eyes. I can see. I have ears. I can hear. I'm not deaf. I'm not dumb. So what's wrong with me? It means I have to have a rethink. All right. It means there's something I need to do that I'm not doing. Am I lazy? Maybe I'm lazy. Because come to think of it, if a blind man is not limited by his blindness, his physical limitation, yeah, so to speak, physical limitation, then what happens to somebody like me? I have eyes. I should be able to see, not just see objects, not just see objects. Oh, I can see trees. Oh, that's a mango tree. Okay, that's a papaya tree. Okay, that's a Ferrari. Oh, 2025 model or something. That's not all there is to see. I should be able to see with the eyes of my mind, or the eyes of the mind. All right. So my background limits me. Is not a yardstick. Don't get it twisted. All right. You need to talk to yourself. If you're watching me right now, you need to talk to yourself. Stop this blame game. My brother did not help me. My brother is in, I wanted to say Costa Rica. Yeah, Costa Rica. My brother is in the United States of America. My brother is in the UK. My brother is in South Africa. He is doing well for himself. He has built mansions, or he has his business running smoothly, everything. He has money, he's doing well, but he has refused to help me. My brother, if your brother refuses to help you, or has refused helping you, help yourself. Move, move. I've said to myself, I'm not going to defraud people. I'm not going to rob banks, but I don't want to be poor. I am tired of this level. I thank God for my life, that I'm not begging for bread. What I'm trying to say is, I have not taken to the streets begging for alms, or begging alms, you understand? Hey, Joe, I beg go, I never chop, oh, hey, give me food, you understand? But I have also made up my mind by God's special grace. And it's not just about praying and just declaring, I don't want to be. You have to move, you have to do something. Sometime last week, I said something to myself. I don't know what I listened to, and I was inspired. The person said, move around, go, go to a place and just walk around and start looking for problems. You understand? Like, start looking for something that is not going well, that's not that's not going well. And you should start searching for, go in search of places, or a place that something is not running smoothly. You know, that community has a particular problem, or a major problem. Are you waiting on the government? No. That's an opportunity for you to profile solution. All right. What I'm saying to you, I'm saying to myself. I'm also talking to myself. Honestly. Honestly. Okay. So stop saying I am not enough. And stop saying your background is the problem. Your background. Yes. I was born in Nigeria. I didn't choose to be born here. I was given birth to here. All right? But if I remain poor, it's my fault. If I remain stagnant, it's my fault. If you remain stagnant, if you don't do well, if you're not doing the needful, if you're not getting if you're not making it, you're not getting results, it's your fault. It's your fault. Maybe you're not taking due advantage of opportunities. Do you know there are people that at one point or the other in their lives, they had or they once had privileges, but they abused it. They abused it. Let me shock us. Let me just say this. I have some folks that I have the privilege of, by the virtue, or by the yeah, by the virtue of, or by the privilege, by the privilege I by the virtue of the relationship I have with them. These are people that I can just tell them, come, see, this is what I am going through. I have people like that, but sometimes I find it very difficult to, and some of them will say to me, Why are you not saying it? Why didn't you tell me? After I have been able to maybe get that thing ironed out or something. But you didn't say this. I'll just smile and I'll tell them that, see, as much as I need help or I want people to, render assistance or something, I hate being a burden. I don't want to be a burden on anybody. And that's a good mindset, I believe, because a lazy person will always run after people. He or she does not want to do anything. You don't want to do anything. You're not even asking the person, what can I do for you? How can I help you? You may not have money to give to the person, but how can I help you? What can I do for you? Okay, do you want me to handle some tasks? Huh? Okay, I want to volunteer to help you to do this. And I do that. Yes. So I believe that you need to, or some of you, or some of you need to think of how you can render, be a volunteer, help people out. You may not have money to give, all right, but you can do something. Can I help you with this? Can I help you? The global president was saying something the other day, last week, and he was saying that, have you gotten to a point that people will just feel, I owe this guy something? You are not the one asking, please, yeah, you ask for 5,000 naira today, you will beg for 2,000 naira tomorrow. Next tomorrow, you will beg for 1,000 naira. Next week or the following week, you will ask for another, please, can I get, and you have never called the person and asked the person, how are you doing? I hope everything is fine over there. Are you okay? But the person has been the one assisting you. He will send you gifts, send you money, but you have never called the person to appreciate the person. That's also a bad mind, what will I call it now? That's not a good way to live life. Gratitude is also a good thing. Gratitude. Okay, gratitude. Don't belittle what people have done for you. How much did he give me? He just gave me 10,000 naira. How much is 10,000 naira? I asked him for 50, he gave me 20. Are you grateful at all? God who breathed breathe. God who puts breath. God who puts breath of life into our nostrils. Hold on, please. God who puts sorry, just a second, please. So sorry. Okay. All right. So I was saying that God is not charging us for the air we breathe. All right. He put the breath of life, into every living being, every man. All right. All right. So, and he's not charging us for it. He gave us freely. He gave us freely. So that means even God has a good mind towards his creation or his creatures. All right. Moving on, another common mental wound people have been carrying is Nigeria is too hard. Nothing works here. The person talking to you right now, or the person speaking right now, also I once had this kind of mindset. Honestly, Nigeria is too hard. Nothing works here. Nothing. I have to travel abroad. My brother, you don't have to travel abroad. As much as I want to go to the UK, go to the United States, go to Turkey, where the global president is, you understand? As much as, all right, uh, uh, I already have a better mindset right now. All right. I have a better mindset. I no longer think that way. I no longer believe. I have changed my belief system. I don't have to go to South Africa before I make it. If God wants me to go there, fine. If God wants, yeah, location is key, but your mindset is the most important, is pivotal. All right, your mindset. So if you have this mindset of I can make it here in Nigeria, of course, if God wants you to leave the country, He will make it. I mean, He will work it out. Yes, I'm not against those that have traveled abroad, but you know that I have seen people. Oh, okay, have I seen? But I'm sure I have heard. I want to be very, very sincere. I have of heard of people who lived abroad for decades, but they have returned. They returned with nothing. They returned with nothing. So it's not about traveling to the UK, traveling to the United States of America. If before I make it or before I'm able to make it, stop saying Nigeria is too hard. Nothing works here. Stop saying nobody supports me. I will feel like others. You have already killed yourself, not physical killing like dying. You understand, but destiny. Your destiny is already dying. Okay. Good things don't last. Don't say that. Stop saying good things don't last. Good things don't last. These are infections. Unaddressed, they spread into decisions, relationships, finances, and purpose. Hmm? These are these are infections. These are purpose killers, destiny drainers. You know what a drain? You know what a drain is meant for, right? You know what a drain is meant for. So don't allow your destiny to go down the drain. Don't. Speak into your destiny. Don't just speak, move, move. I was watching a video, a clip yesterday, and the speaker was saying that some people just talk, but they don't act. They are just there. You're just saying, you have to move in the direction of what you're saying or what you have said or what you have set, or that goal you have set. You have to. You have to. Sorry, in a moment I'll be asking people to unmute. I appreciate everyone. I'm sorry. I'll be joining the curtain any moment from now so that we can have everyone speak. No? Okay. So I think I need to allow people to add their voice right now. Add their voices, yes. So let me expand my screen. I'm using my Android phone, so that's why I'm not really seeing the names. And I would really appreciate if we can be doing this each time we join any of our meetings, any of our live meetings. Please, I would appreciate if we just put our names in the chat box, please. It's very, very, I mean, it's okay. I know Master Genie, when he comes in, he will just say good morning to the global president and everyone. So please, each time we come in here, please, we can just uh, add our voice by just sending our names here. So it will be very, very easy for me to know. Okay, Master Genie, thank you. Welcome, sir. Let's quickly have Master Genie. Master Genie, please kindly unmute. Thank you. So add your voice to today's mind surgery revolution. Hello, Master Genie. Can you hear me?
Hello, President Fares. Good
Yes,
morning.
boss. Yes, happy new month. Happy new month. I'm happy
Oh,
seeing you. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy seeing everyone. Welcome, sir. Please add your voice. Thank you.
thank you very much, President Fares. Thank you for all you do for humanity. I greet everyone on the call today. Excellent morning, excellent day, no matter where you are, watching us from. I greet everyone. Happy new month of December. A special good morning to our global president of the global clusters, Ambassador Dr. Adekunle Badmos. And I greet our First Lady, Chief Mrs. Motunrayo Badmos, for all her support. I greet every great clusterian, all our daddies and mummies, our uncles and aunties, every great clusterian, all our new members, and those that will be joining us in the future. I greet everyone, and this is the mind surgery revolution of the global clusters, where we say instead of going outside to protest, end bad government, end SARS, or we are, shouting about the insecurity that is going on right now in our father's land, and we are using that avenue to destroy people's property or government infrastructure. All those will not yield any result for us. So instead of doing all that, we are saying we should come together as a cluster on the Global Clusters platform, whereby we can all come together and educate our mind, where we can collaborate together by identifying the problems we are facing so that we can also get a solution to it. The global clusters community is a robust community of technocrats or those who want to become technocrats, entrepreneurs or those who want to become entrepreneurs, and as a robust community of professionals or those who want to become professionals, where we share accurate knowledge and accurate information of our industry. And today's mind surgery revolution, I believe you must have learned one or two things. I'm sorry I came in late, but we come on mind surgery revolution on every Monday morning before we start our week so that we can get our mind prepared, because our mind is like a virgin land. It depends on what you plant on it, that will determine what it will grow. So you have to work on your mind first. You have to do the surgery on your mind. And we want you to know that everyone that is being successful in life got to where they are because they have their mindset. Uh, they also have a target. They have a goal. So most people just go around these days. They don't even know what they want. They don't even know what they want to do, and they are complaining bad government. And no one is knowing what can I do to be a solution to the community. So instead of struggling with all this that is not making our fatherland better, that is why we come on the mind surgery revolution of the global clusters, whereby we bring a giant of an industry to tell us how they done it, how they scaled through, and how they were able to be successful. With everything that happens in Nigeria, there's a lot of factors that will make it not to be successful in Nigeria. Some people has even turned into a slang. They will say, "Don't let Nigeria happen to you." Like our global president will say, traveling from Oyo State to Lagos State, people will get to their destination and be saying, "Oh, thank God that you arrived safely." All those kind of things is affecting our mind. So that is why we need to come to on the Global Clusters platform, whereby we can all discuss on how we can develop our mind. All the great nations that are doing well right now, they got developed by the three sets of people: the technocrats, the entrepreneurs, and the professionals. And they were able to do that by collaborating together, by having their mindset on one goal. So our goal as a clusterian is the global clusters mantra is prosperity for all. And there's no way you wake up this morning on a Monday morning and say you don't have anything to do. The Global Clusters platform is full of a lot of opportunities right now for everyone to tap into it. And you can also, help or empower people around you with this platform. So thank you very much, Cluster Fares. That will be my submission for now, and I greet everyone who has listened. Thank you very much.
Yes, amazing. Thank you, Master Genie. Thank you, sir. Thank you for all you do for humanity. Our mind is like, our minds are like a virgin land. You understand? Just like you said. So it's like a plain field. Whatever you decide to do there is what you will get. You cannot plant cocoyam, and when it is time for harvest, you will now be seeing is it sweet potatoes, or you'll be seeing carrots, or you'll be seeing vegetables. No, it's impossible. It's what you put in the soil that will germinate. That's what will germinate, and it has to be the soil has to be fertile. I said that in the early part of this morning's mind surgery. So it's very, very important. Okay, quickly. When I expanded, I saw FNG, Mr. Williams. Happy New Month, my brother. God bless you, sir. Please kindly unmute and add your voice. Mr. Williams, God bless you.
Good morning, everybody, wherever you are listening to me from. I'll talk after you. I want to say a big thank you to our facilitator in the person of Mr. Fares. Um, from the little time which I listened to you because of the network glitch, I I come to realize that indeed there is a huge changes and improvement in your personality. All this can be traced to the mind surgery, which you've been very consistent and you've give it your best, and you've been like, this is a roadmap to my future and my personality to grow. I want to say thank you for that which you've handled. And secondly, I want to I want to thank Master Jimmy for what he has contributed on it. The truth is, every Monday we have another opportunity to listen to one of the great minds who are partners or custodians to tell us his or her perspective about how we can go forward in life. So I want to say this very platform is an eye opener to every one of us, and we know and we believe that with it we are becoming a better version of ourselves. And I want to wish everybody a happy new month. Thank you. Yes, Dr. Oko wants to come in. Mr. Fares, she's here with me. Just hold on for some minutes. Let her give her own perspective. Thank you.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Good,
Yes,
mo- good, good
again,
morning, ma'am.
like Mr. Williams, good morning. Happy new month to everyone. We've been having real internet challenges in GRA, Ikeja. So I wanted to thank you for I was able to capture some of the I can't even express. It's almost like you've given people ideas, strategies. You've been very transparent and how you were able to just manifest what you're speaking. So hopefully I've texted on the platform. Everybody is ready to do a 21-day challenge. And I also sent a TikTok that hopefully will encourage even me. I'm going to do a 21-day thought process challenge. I know what I'm going to do intentionally for the year 2026. But again, it's a daily practice, a weekly practice, a monthly practice. It's every day one has to make a decision to become their own mind surgeon. And to all the clusterians, I'm hoping that you have a wonderful month, and let's see whether or not we can challenge ourselves to be, like Mr. Williams said, a better version of ourselves. Thank you to everyone.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, Dr. Michelle Uko. We love you. God bless you. Happy new month. Thank you, ma'am, for those words of encouragement. Thank God our path crossed. Yes. Thank you, ma'am. And Mr. Williams, thank you very much. Thank you. Honestly, you said it all. And this particular revolution has really helped me a great deal. Honestly, it has helped me. It's quite obvious. Like, it's obvious. I don't even know what else to say, because it has made me, I mean, it has brought me to a point that, okay, so my life will always go in the direction of, my expressions. Like, if I continue to nurse, if I continue to say to myself, things are difficult, I cannot make it, I have to leave Nigeria. And even if I leave Nigeria with a poor mindset or mind frame, then I have carried that seed to that foreign country. That place that I have been saying, oh, it's a beautiful place, I'm now in America and all that. Forgetting that the seed is what will produce, or is what will germinate. So it means if I go there, if I carry that bad seed, if I fly, if I go anywhere with that bad mindset or mind frame, then it not get anything good, because it's not where I am that is the problem. It's my mind. It's my mind. That's the problem. That's the problem. All right. So let me quickly allow Ambassador Abosedeko to unmute and add her voice. Happy New Month, ma'am. You're welcome. Kindly unmute and add your voice. Ambassador Abosedeko. Ambassador Abosedeko, are you there? Ambassador Abosedeko, ma'am, are you there?
Cluster and Fares, sorry, sir. She already put
Yes,
a
sir.
comment in the comment section that she's somewhere, but she will drop her contribution by the comment section.
Oh, okay, okay,
Yes.
okay. So, um, Dr. Uko dropped a 21-day challenge. See, it's not, I don't want to see it as, or how will I put it now? I don't want us to see it as, oh, it's competition. Let's compete. Let me compete with, yeah, you can compete with yourself. You need to challenge yourself, okay? Challenge yourself and say to yourself that I am going to do, or I am going to have a 21-day challenge, something that every day I will ensure that I do it. Something tangible, something positive, something that will will I don't know how else to, I don't know what else to say, but she has already said it. She already has her own plans. Master Genie has his plans. I have my plans. So she's actually telling us that we need to be deliberate. You need to figure out something. Maybe there's a particular thing you've been working on, and maybe you did it for 5 days and you gave up, or you just said, I don't think this thing will work out. But if you give it more time, honestly, I can assure you that you'll be able to achieve it. So this 21-day challenge thing is the real deal. It's a no-brainer. Let me use one of her expressions. It's a no-brainer. You understand? So I want to encourage every one of us to get something, figure something out. All right, figure something out, and ensure that you don't miss a day. You don't miss a day. Okay, let me check. I think somebody just came in. I saw. I saw Madam Clarice moments ago. Okay, she's no longer here. So, Master Genie, please, are we on TikTok? Do we have anyone from there? I know you normally connect your TikTok.
I'm not
Are we
streaming
on
on
TikTok?
TikTok now. Sorry, no. I'm just
Oh,
checking.
you're not. All right. Okay, so we're just on Stream Yard.
Yeah, I
All
wasn't
right.
sure if our guy was streaming there, but it's okay.
Oh, okay. All right, no problems. All right. So we're already behind schedule. Our meeting is supposed to last for an hour, and this is exactly 10:21, and we're winding up. We're winding up. So I want to encourage everyone, let's not miss our 5 p.m. meeting, 5 p.m. Nigerian time meeting, survival strategies in the new normal, survival strategies in the new normal. Ensure you're there, be there. Don't be told, be there. All right. It promises to be a great time. It promises to be a great time. Invite friends, invite family, your family, yes, invite them, and let's come together. Let's learn from them. You know, this is a platform, this is one platform that we don't have to know you, we don't even have to see your face. As long as we see you there, we will ask you to, add your voice, add your voice. So this is a very, very powerful platform, So, and let's quickly, before we have our closing video, let me quickly ask, who are we? We are a consortium of professionals, rising technocrats, emerging entrepreneurs, and visionaries united by one mission to share accurate knowledge that empowers our industries and transforms our future. Why do we exist? We have to be intentional about this, okay? Because accurate information is power. It is the bridge between where you are and where you are destined to be, because authentic connection matters. Who you are connected to determines the opportunities you access and the heights you reach. We are not just another social media platform. This is more than video calls, stories, follows, and likes like other social media handles. We are not just another marketplace. This goes beyond buyers and sellers. Okay? We connect, we learn, we impact, we influence lives positively. Yes, we speak the languages of the world, including our indigenous voices, Hausa, Igbo, Yoruba. But our purpose runs deeper. Beyond instant monetization lies something greater, a global nation building platform built on a solid 7 revolutionary concepts. You know, we are here to restore and elevate where past revolutions failed, especially as they relate to Nigeria and Africa as a whole. The Global Clusters is Africa's answer to the world, a platform ready to host over 1 billion clusters, each one focused on promoting knowledge, information, and connection at scale. I am glad to let you know that this is not an accident. It is not what people normally say, born by mistake, you understand? No. This is an intentional movement, and it is immovable. Let us connect this evening through the Spark Hubs. If you have not downloaded the app, download it. And if you're still having problems, kindly visit the website www.thesparkhubs.org. Bye for now. I remain Fares. Bye bye, everyone. Master Genie, I'll talk to you shortly, sir.
Thank you very much, Cluster and Fares. Thank you very much, everyone. Have a wonderful day and a blessed week ahead.